Hey everyone, Kate here from Designers Kitco. Thank you so much for purchasing our social media checklist spreadsheet. I'm going to guide you through how to set it up and use it effectively. We'll be using Google Sheets in this demonstration, but everything you see applies to the Microsoft Excel version as well. The very first tab you'll see, Setup, is a complete starting point for the entire sheet. It explains the purpose of each important part of this spreadsheet, its features, and provides step-by-step instructions. Think of it as your quick reference manual for everything we're about to cover. The Setup page. To get familiarized with the sheet, your first stop is the Setup tab. This is your command center for customizing the checklist. First, you can set your content pillars, such as educational, inspirational, engaging, promotional, and entertaining. Then you can define the main topics of your posts, every possible format, and the goal you want to achieve with each post. Then there is a section for your actual social media channels for you to fill in. We've covered the most common ones. Next, you can set up your production plan. These are the steps you usually take to finalize one post. We've also added repost because we all want to make our posting work smarter, not harder. You can also find information on how to generally edit the spreadsheet in our quick start guide and FAQs included with your purchase. The time tracker. In this tab, you can easily track the time you or someone else spends on your social media. You can link your work, track your time, update the status, and even mark when it's been paid. This is a great way to monitor your productivity and expenses. Daily and weekly prompts. This tab is the most important part of this spreadsheet. It is pre-filled with 109 possible scenarios and tasks for the daily and weekly operation of your social media. Here you can fill in the account it is for and load all the tasks. You can set the topics for each day and what each day should be focused on, and the same goes for weeks. When a task is done, you or your VA can simply check the box. You can see a progress tracker for how each day is going and a separate one for each week. Content creation. When creating new content, this is your hub. You can fill in the actual steps, the title of the post, captions, visuals, call to action, and hashtags. You can also prepare text that should be just copied and pasted into the post. There's a spot for a link to the visual if needed, and then you can mark all the important information we pre-filled in the setup page. Then there are dates for when the content was created, scheduled, posted, and reposted. You can also mark the social media channels the content was built for, and like this, you can highlight or browse through the content. Content calendar. In the content calendar, you will see all the posts that have been created, scheduled, and posted. You can filter them here if you need to. You can also write down important tasks. Here you can actually set up the month you want to look at and how the calendar should be displayed. Idea Bank. This is the last step of this amazing spreadsheet. It works perfectly to help with content creation. Here you can write down content ideas you get, including links, and then mark the ones you've actually used. That about covers the flow of our social media spreadsheet. We hope this overview has been helpful. Remember, you can refer back to the written guide in the Setup tab of the template or the PDF Quick Start Guide included with your purchase. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you for making Designers Kitco a part of your journey, and happy tracking!